Hello and welcome. ChatGPT continues to amaze. Now it has added the vision capability, which is really a cool and amazing feature. In this video, I will demonstrate how it works. So to use this feature, you need to have a plus account. And when you have a plus account and log into your ChatGPT account, you will go to new chat and chat GPT-4, and from there you will select the default model. And when you select the default model, you will see an image sign here. You can use this sign to this icon to feed images to GPT-4. Since uploading and reading images takes some time, I have already uploaded some images and had some conversations with GPT-4, which I will show you. So I had this conversation with GPT-4 based on several images, which I will show. So to start off, I fed a really simple image of a cat and asked, "What is this?" And it immediately told me this is the image of a cat. And but then I asked it to describe the image in greater details, and it told me this. Certainly. The image portrays a tabby cat in a relaxed, stretch out posture. The feline rests on what appears to be a white ledger surface with its body elongated and its limbs extended. You can see this is really an accurate description of the image. So I thought maybe this is, after all, a simple image and it is easy for GPT-4 to process it. Then I gave it another image. This is from internet about Juran triology quality planning. This image is a bit more complicated. It has some text and it has some diagrams. And then I fed this image to GPT-4 and asked it to explain the image. And again, it amazed me because it gave a pretty accurate and detailed description of the image. It says the image is a graphical representation of Juran triology quality planning concept, which is a framework developed by Dr. Joseph M. Juran, a key figure in the field of quality management. And then it goes on to describe the uh, diagram in detail. So this is really a cool feature. If you do not understand a diagram, you can simply feed it to GPT-4 and ask it to explain it for you. And this will give you a really cool and accurate description. Then I fed it another image of a person using laptop in it's not a good posture. So is this, and I asked it, is this a good posture? If not, why? So it told me this is not a good posture, and then it gave the reasons because it is causing the neck strain, upper back issues, and wrist position, lumbar support, etc. And then it says regularly maintaining such a posture can lead to various musculoskeletal problems over the time. It is essential to be aware of ergonomics and make adjustments to workstations. Okay, then I thought, okay, this was also a relatively simple image. Then I gave it another image which I took from internet. This is of a person sitting in a cluttered place. So then I asked it how to make this place safe. On asking this, it gave me a rather general description of what should be done to make a place cleaner, and it gave me the steps to make the place more safe, which involve decluttering, organizing, and storing, clearing walkways, etc., etc. So I asked it to be more specific, And I asked it which items from this place should I discard. Now it gave me a really, really good and specific guideline. So it recognized that there are some old newspapers in the image. So it first told me to get rid of the old newspapers and magazine, then loose wires and cables. And as you can see, there are really some loose wires and cables in this picture. And it also identified other things, for example, open containers, unlabeled bottles, and jugs. And what was really cool is that it told me there is a bottle labeled mercury. So it is able to identify small images and uh, identify and then give you the analysis based on those images. Next, I gave it a notice, an image which has some Urdu text and asked it to translate it for me. So it gave me the translation in form of a code, and I asked it to give me the plain text, and it gave me this plain text. Faisal Islamic Bank schedule of charges will be effective from July 1, 2018. For details, please visit our website. You can access the schedule of charges, terms and conditions by scanning the QR code. This is not actually quite right because there is no mention of QR code in this. So maybe it is not good at understanding Urdu because it is a resource poor language, but other languages, I think it will be able to handle more accurately. But still, it gives you a pretty good idea of what is there in this image. Then I gave it the picture of a dashboard, again taken from internet, and asked to explain this for me. And this time it gave me really accurate description of what it is. So it tells me the image is a sales analysis dashboard that visually presents various sales related data points. Here is a breakdown of main elements, and then it gives me the main elements of the dashboard, and you can see that it has identified and read the figures quite correctly. For example, it says that South Africa horizontal bar chart ranking the top five countries by their respective sale figures. South Africa is 182.16K. So let's see if it is okay. Actually, this is right because the number here is same. So you can see that this can read the bars and graphs and charts quite easily and quite accurately. This is again a very cool feature. If you see an image or a chart or graph and you are unable to understand it by yourself, you can feed it to GPT-4 and it will explain the image for you. Okay. Next, I gave it a picture of what is called an affinity diagram. So here, uh, the, there are both types of text, handwritten and computer written probably. And I asked it to read the image and explain it to me, and it identified the image quite correctly. This image depicts an affinity mapping session. Okay, and then it was able to read the text quite accurately as well. For example, you can see here is cost consciousness, and you will see that there is here the cost consciousness refers to users who are budget minded and main themes and sub insights under main category, and in each main category there are individual insight preferences or behaviors. These are usually direct quotes or summarized, etc, etc. Then I gave it the image of the front end of a rather simple application created using R Shiny, and I asked it to give me the code for creating this app. Okay, and it gave me the code right away. This is actually very exciting feature. You give the image of a front end of an application, and it will read that image, and then it will give you the code used to create that front end. This is I mean I cannot even explain how big of a thing it is. You can now simply give it the images of some application, and it can give you the full codes for creating those applications. So you see, GPT for vision is a very cool thing, and with the passage of time, it is likely to become even more capable. Uh, ChatGPT has also rolled out image creation capabilities with the name of DAL E, which I have explained in another video. Keep watching and keep using ChatGPT.